Then next topic is partial fraction. Any proper rational function f of x upon g of x can be expressed as the sum of the rational functions each having simple factor of g of x, and each such fraction is called a partial fraction. Okay, and the process of obtaining them is called a composition of f of x upon g of x into partial fractions. And this decomposition of f of x upon g of x into partial fraction is depends upon the nature of the factors of g of x. Okay, that means the nature of the factors of denominator. Okay, that means if you observe these three proper rational functions, here the denominator contains three factors. Okay, both are linear and both are distinct. Okay, so first case is denominator is a product of non-repeated or distinct linear factors. Okay, second one, here if you observe x minus 3 bracket square, that means x minus 3 is repeating. Okay, so second case is denominator is a product of linear and a repeated linear factor. Okay, यहाँ पे ये linear है और ये linear है but repeated. Okay, and case third, here first one is linear and another is a quadratic. Okay, and that quadratic factor cannot be factorized further. Okay, अगर इसके आप factors निकालोगे that will becomes a complex number. x square plus 1 equal to 0 अगर आपने ले लिया, so you will get x square as minus 1, which is impossible. So that x square plus 1 cannot be factorized further. So this is the third case. Okay, so let's start with first one, how we convert that proper rational function into partial fractions. So let us start partial fractions. If f of x upon g of x is a proper rational function, then in that case one, if the denominator, that is gx, is expressible as a product of non-repeated or distinct linear factors, that is gx is of the type x minus a, x minus a1, x minus a2 up to x minus an, then you can write f of x upon g of x as a1 upon first factor plus a2 upon second factor plus an upon the last factor. Okay, and we have to determine the values of a1, a2 and an. Okay, let's see one example on that. So exercise number 7b, and in that first one, express the following proper fractions as partial fractions. Take some number b, x minus 1 upon 3x minus 5 into x minus 3. If you observe denominator here, denominator is a product of two non-repeated linear factors. Okay, linear है but यहाँ पे square नहीं है, bracket square bracket cube, so non-repeated है, distinct है. Okay, so we have to write there are two factors, so a upon plus b upon 3x minus 5 and second factor is x minus 3. Okay, then LCM of right hand side is 3x minus 5 into x minus 3. So here we have to multiply by x minus 3. So x minus 3 into a upon 3x minus 5 into x minus 3 plus here we need to multiply by 3x minus 5 into b upon 3x minus 5 into x minus 3. Right, now both the denominator are same, so we get x minus 3 into a plus 3x minus 5 into b upon 3x minus 5 upon x minus 3, and here it is x minus 1 upon 3x minus 5 x minus 3. On left hand side and right hand side denominator are same, so equate numerators. You can skip both the steps. Okay, call this as equation number 1. So by equating numerators on both the sides, we get x minus 1 equal to x minus 3 into a plus 3x minus 5 into b. Call this as equation number 2. Okay, you can write directly from this step. यहाँ से ये दोनों स्टेप स्किप करके आप डायरेक्टली ये स्टेप लिख सकते हो. Call this as equation number 2 and determine the values of a and b. Okay, so here we have to find two unknowns. So first put that second bracket as 0. 3x minus 5 equal to 0, that is x equal to 5 upon 3 in equation number 2. And to find value of b, put that x minus 3 equal to 0 or x equal to 3 in equation 2. Okay, so first put x equal to 5 by 3 in left hand side, so we get 5 by 3 minus 1, and RHS put x equal to 5 by 3, so 5 by 3 minus 3 into a plus this bracket is 0, so coefficient of b is 0, so 0 into b, so we get it as 5 minus 3 upon 3, and it has 5 minus 9 upon 3, a plus 0, here that 3 get cancelled, so 5 minus 3 2 equal to minus 4a, and therefore a equal to minus 2 upon 4, and hence a equal to minus half. You got the value of a. To find the value of b, just put that bracket, the coefficient of a as 0. Okay, so x minus 3 equal to 0, that means x equal to 3 in equation number 2. So if you put x equal to 3 in left hand side, we get 3 minus 1 equal to, this becomes 0 into a plus 3 into 3 minus 5 times b, so here we get 2 equal to 0 plus 9 minus 5 into b, so we get 4 times b equal to 2, and therefore b equal to 2 upon 4, and hence b equal to 1 upon 2. After getting the values of a and b, put the values of a and b in equation number 1, and therefore by equation number 1 is x minus 1 upon 3x minus 5 into x minus 3 equal to, look at equation number 1, a upon 3x minus 5, so put the value of a, that is minus 1 by 2 upon 3x minus 5 plus value of b as half into upon x minus 3. So this is our partial fraction. Okay, proper rational fraction into partial fractions. Okay, case number 2, if in proper rational function the denominator gx can be expressed as a linear factor, product of linear factor, in that some of them are repeating. Okay, that means when the denominator is expressed as a product of repeated linear factors. Okay, so this is of the type px plus q upon x minus a into x minus b d square. So we have to convert that rational function into partial fraction as a अपॉन एक्स माइनस ए, ओके, जो लीनियर था पहले वो लिख लिया। यहाँ पे कितना ब्रैकेट है, 1 और इसका 2 मतलब 3। सो यहाँ पे 3 अननोन्स आएगा, ए बी और सी। ओके, तो पहले लीनियर फैक्टर लिख लिया एक्स माइनस ए प्लस बी अपॉन, अभी एक्स माइनस बी के लिए एक्स माइनस बी और सी अपॉन एक्स माइनस बी स्क्वायर। अगर यहाँ पे क्यूब होता तो प्लस डी अपॉन एक्स माइनस बी ब्रैकेट क्यूब। क्लियर? So let us start and determine the values of A, B, C. Okay. So let us start with an example. Exercise number 7.b. Second. Now here we have to write that first observe the denominator. Denominator contains one linear and another as a repeated because bracket square. So x minus 1 is repeated here. So denominator contains a product of linear repeated factors. So there are 3 brackets, so we get a upon plus b upon plus c upon. Okay, so a upon x plus 2, b upon x minus 1 and c upon x minus 1 d square. Now the LCM is x plus 2 into x minus 1 bracket square here. Okay, so you can skip that 2 terms and write directly the numerator equal to, here we need to multiply by x minus 1 bracket square. X plus 2 is already there, so x minus 1 bracket square into a plus, here one bracket is short, x minus 1, and x plus 2 is also short, so x minus 1 into x plus 2 into b plus, here we need to multiply by x plus 2 only, so x plus 2 into c. For this is equation number 2, for this is equation number 1, and determine the values of a, b and c. Okay, so चलो 3 वैल्यू फाइंड करना है. So to find value of a, check the coefficients of b and c. Okay, here the common bracket in b and c is x plus 2. Okay, so put that bracket, put x plus 2 equal to 0, that is x equal to minus 2 in equation 2. Okay, so in if you put that x equal to minus 2 in right hand left hand side, we get minus 6 plus 4, that is minus 2. नहीं तो चलो डाल ही देता हूँ, 3 into minus 2 plus 4 plus यहाँ पे minus 2 minus 1 square into a, and that x plus 2 is 0, so this term will become 0, x plus 2 equal to 0, so last term, third term also becomes 0. Okay, so here we get minus 6 plus 4 equal to minus 3 d square into a, so here we get minus 2 equal to 9 times a, and hence we get a equal to minus 2 by 9. Okay, now next to find b, there is no common bracket in a and c, so let's find c first. To find c, choose a common bracket from a and b. So common bracket is, common factor is x minus a, so put x minus a equal to 0, that is x equal to 1 in equation number 2. Okay, so left hand side gives us 3 plus 4, that is 7, equal to this bracket 0, so first term becomes 0 plus second term also becomes 0 plus third term 1 plus 2 into c, so we get 7 equal to 3 times c, so c equal to 7 upon 3. Okay, now we need to find the value of b, but there is no common bracket in a and c, no common factor in a and c, so put the smallest value, that is to convenient, put x equal to 0 in equation number 2. If you put x equal to 0 in left hand side, we get 4. Here we get 0 minus 1 square, that is 1 square, that is a, plus minus 1 into 2, that is minus 2 times b, plus 2 times C. Okay, so we get equation of the type equation 4 equal to A minus 2B plus 2C. Okay, 2B फाइंड करना है, so we get 2 times B equal to A plus 2C minus 4. We have the value of A and C put here. A is minus 2 by 9, minus 2 by 9 plus 2 into 7 by 3, the value of C minus 4, and simplify this. Find so here the LCM is 9, so minus 2 plus 14 into 3, 42 minus 9 into 4, 36 upon 9. So what we get here, minus 2 plus 6 upon 9, and therefore 2 times B equal to 4 by 9. This implies B equal to 2 by 9. So we got all the values of A, B and C. Put the values in equation number 1, which is our partial fraction. Okay, as A upon, that is minus 2 upon x plus 2, plus B, that is 2 by 9 upon x minus 1, and C 7 by 3 upon x minus 1 bracket square. This is our partial fraction. Okay, we convert the rational function, proper rational function, into partial fractions. Now then, case number 3, where the denominator contains a quadratic factor and which cannot be factorized further. Okay, इसके factors नहीं आ सकते. Okay, so we can write it as a upon x minus a, जो linear factor वो लिख लिया, and यहाँ पे देखो, यहाँ पे okay, जहाँ पे quadratic factor है वहाँ पे ऊपर bx plus c, and we have to determine the values of a, b and c now. Okay, so let us start with one example. Exercise number 7b, sum number 3rd. Express the following proper fractions as partial fraction. If you observe, denominator here, it contains one linear and another quadratic that cannot be factorized further. Okay, so in this type we have to write a upon plus that quadratic factor for quadratic factor bx plus c. So here it is linear factor and a quadratic factor. Call this as equation number 1. Cross multiply. So numerator of left hand side equal to numerator of right hand side. Here it is x square plus 5 into a plus x square plus 5 into b, sorry, it is 2x plus 1 into bx plus c. Call this as equation number 2nd. Okay, and find out the value of a and b and c. We can write it as x square plus 5 into a plus bx into 2x plus 1 plus c into 2x plus 1. Now it is easy to find the values of b, a and c. Okay, so first put the common bracket to find the value of a. Put the common bracket, that is 2x plus 1 as 0 here. That means the value of x as minus 1 by 2 in equation number 2nd. Okay, so if we put minus half in left hand side, we get 3 into minus half square plus 4 into minus half plus 17 equal to minus half square plus 5 into a plus this will become 0, this will become also 0. We get it as 3 by 4 minus 2 plus 17 and it is half square 1 by 4 plus 5a. On solving this we get that 3 by 4 plus 15, 1 by 4 plus 1 by 5 into a. 15 4 the 60, 60 plus 3, 63 by 4, 21 by 4, at 4 get cancelled. So 63 upon 21 equals to a. This gives a equal to 3. Okay. Next one we have to find the value of b and c. Okay. Equation number second. Okay. So in this a and c में तो कोई common bracket नहीं है. Okay. So we can put x equal to 0 in that. So put x equal to 0 in equation number second. Left hand side gives us 17 equal to right hand side gives us 5a, that becomes 0, and plus c. We have the value of a as 3, put here. So this goes 17 equal to 15 plus c, hence we get c equal to 2. Okay. Next we have to find the value of b. So put any convenient value, for purpose put x equal to 1 in equation number second. So after substituting x equal to 1 in left hand side, we get 3 plus 4 plus 17, that is 24, equal to 6a plus 3b plus 3c. So we get taking 3 common and cancel. So we get 8 equal to 2a plus b plus c. We have the value of a and c put here. So we get 8 equal to 3 into 2, that is 6, because a is 3, plus b plus c as 2, so we get 2. So 6 plus 2, 8. So 8 equal to 8 plus b. This gives b equal to 0. Okay. And hence finally we get our answer as, put the value of ABC in equation number 1 now. A is 3, so 3 upon x plus 2. B is 0, so bx plus c. Bx plus c, c is 2. So we get 3 upon 2x plus 1 plus 2 upon x square plus 5 as partial fraction of given proper rational function. In case number 1, 2 and 3 we have given a proper rational function. Okay. If case 4, if we have given improper rational function. Okay. What is improper rational function? If the degree of f of x is greater than or equal to degree of g of x, then f of x upon g of x is called an improper rational function. And then we write the improper rational function by using the long division as polynomial plus a proper rational function. Okay. So let's see one example. Express the following improper fractions as partial fractions. Okay. Here first check the degree of numerator as well as degree of denominator. Okay. If we solve this one, we get it as 2x square plus 3x plus 4 upon x square 2x minus x, that is plus x minus 2. So degree of numerator is 2, degree of denominator is also 2. So degree is equal of degree of numerator is equal to degree of denominator. So it is improper rational functions, and we have to convert it into polynomial plus a rational function, proper rational function, and then we find the value of a and b. We observe the denominator. Okay, so first use by using long division. Okay, so by using long division method we get the improper rational function as polynomial plus a proper rational function. Now we are going to decompose this proper rational function into partial fraction. So let us start with this one. Okay, sorry, make this correction. Here remainder is x plus 8, so we have to write it as quotient plus remainder upon divisor. So we get that improper rational function into polynomial plus a proper rational function. This is our proper rational function, and we have to split it into partial fraction. So let us start with this. Okay, so we have to split x plus 8 upon x minus 1 into partial fractions. Okay, now here denominator is a product of two non-repeated linear factors, so we get a upon plus b upon one factor and that another factor. Call this as equation number second, and hence x plus 8 equal to cross multiply x plus 2 into a plus x minus 1 into b. Call this as third, and find the values of a and b. So put to find a, put that bracket equal to 0, that means x minus 1 equal to 0, that is x equal to 1 in equation number third. If you put x equal to 1 here, we get 9 equal to 3 times a, so a equal to 3. To find b, put x plus 2 equal to 0, that means x equal to minus 2 in equation number third. Minus 2, so here we get 6 equal to 0 plus minus 3b, so we get b equal to minus 2, and hence by equation number 2 we get that proper rational function into a partial fraction. Now put this in equation number 1, right? So we get, so our improper rational function can be converted into partial fraction. Okay, 2 plus this is our proper rational function जो हमने अभी convert किया partial fractions में, right? This is our final answer.